Mark my words!
Yeah!
Hello.
How are we all doing?
Good.
I'm awful at maths, so I'm going to be timing myself. I tried taking the maths exam papers 3 times, and eventually I just ate the paper out of frustration. I've never passed. Thanks, Ko, for laughing. So, we all good? Yeah. How are we coping with the heat?
It's good.
Because my hair doesn't help with that. I've been working on a fringe show for quite some time. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting set from me today. Imagine if a badger said that. Now, anyway, let's get straight down into it, because there's some stuff that I feel I need to sort out in this world. I feel I need to sort out. Because I was shopping in Marks and Spencer, not Spawn, there are other brands that are available, and I found something which is going to change your evening. You've got to see this, guys, you've got to see this. It is quite a thing, because it's worth it, it's worth it. Look at this. Now this is called the laid back lamb. Now what on earth are we trying to teach our kids? That the definition of laid back is looking like this. Lying on your spine, waiting for some together time. That's not alright. That is absolutely not alright. I'm desperate to eat that thing, so I had to, it was an Easter thing, and that was a long time ago, so I'm desperate to eat that, so that's why I'm exhibiting that. That's why I'm exhibiting that tonight. It's new material night. I'm going to be trying out some new material. It's always risky. One of the things about me, my style, I do puns and one-liners. Not the rock and roll of comedy, people like John Bishop and Mickey Flanagan. They come and tell stories about their lives. My real life is so depressing that I think it would be best if I didn't talk about it. You know, I know looks-wise that it looks like there's a lot going on, but let's just concentrate on the jokes. If the jokes aren't funny, then okay, we'll talk about my looks. I need to warn you, my style is quite sporadic. In fact, people shout that after me down the street. Oi, sporadic! At least I hope that's what they're saying. So anyway, as I said, been working. I saw this guy, and he had a little white fluffy dog, yeah, and it went all around his garden. It was a border collie, and yeah, that's good. I was. Have you done the song yet, Ko, about the one of the main rules of Super Happy Land?
Yeah.
You have, fantastic, because you'll find out why. I was down at the shopping centre and I saw a very famous puppet. It was Supermarket Sweep. And yeah, I know. I'm doing that as a tribute to a true gentleman. Well, anybody who tans isn't really true in my book, and there you go. That's why the rule about nothing's ever too soon. Is there anything else? Well, that's it. I was speaking via radio recently to some famous people. I was speaking via radio to the Chilean miners. I had to break it to them gently that I can't do topical jokes, so that's the thing. Another thing as well, I'm in a bit of a rush, guys, because I need to get back, because my Russian parrot is sick. I was saying this to my friend as I was coming here. I was saying my Russian parrot is sick, and he was saying, Polyakov, and I said, how do you know the first part of his double-barreled surname? So yeah, that's a thing. There's another thing as well, is I want to kind of make a stand on. I'm doing stand-up, and about books, because books are dying out. They're becoming, not a thing. And books factor a lot in my life. A post-dumping girlfriend of mine hit me with a book by a good brother and a great thinker. I've still got the marks, ladies and gentlemen! There are other books I was in. I was in a bookshop recently, and I saw a book about the body, Guide to the Body, and on the first page it said, "The Scum I thought that's a good preface actually myself, so yeah, that's a good thing. Another thing as well, I found a book, and it was a sort of scientific journal about these farmers and what they do. I'm just picking up about these farmers, and they torture chickens to come out of their shells faster than nature intends. It was an expose and a real hatchet job. So yeah. Anyway, I've got to head off and look after this parrot, who's a really good friend. The only thing that's unfortunate is I've got to do it in my very tight-fitting vehicle, which is other brands are available. Nissan Lycra. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been marked my words. I'm 25 in a few days' time. Hooray! So yeah, thanks for that. Have a great evening. Cheers.
Marwords!
You're out for KO, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Can I just tell you a little fact about KO, by the way? One of the things that this guy did many years ago, he left university with a tutu. Sometimes when he dances, he puts it on and wears it.
Hey!
I like that one. I think I'm going to keep that.
Don't have nightmares, guys. Cheers.
Mark my words!